Hello, my name is Barbara Alexander, and I am the Executive Director of Arts in Connecticut. I wanted to just take some time to talk to each and every one of you very quickly about arts in CT and our role here in community. We are working very diligently to work with our community in the arts, from musical theater, I should say performing arts, visual arts, consumer arts, engineering, and so forth. In order for us to continue to help our community grow, we cannot do this without you. So we're asking you today, and we are in the process of seeking um, those board of directors and those who would like to be on a board of directors, those who are seasoned and those who are up and coming. Uh, and we're looking for anyone in the form of a lawyer, those that have a passion for the arts, that are community members, those that who are in finance, um, and people in general who just have that passion and desire, who can take some time to come and work and continue to build and strengthen the leg of the board of directors at Arts in Connecticut. Our members meet online because we have members not only in Connecticut but throughout the state. Throughout the U.S. So we meet online quarterly, once a month on a Sunday evening, so we can be able to have everyone there and present. If you are seeking to become a board of director member here at Arts in Connecticut, please take some time, go on our website. And you can always send us an email so we can send you the report card. So far, I think we've now grown to over 50,000 people served in our 8 years, 7 years. I'm about to say 8 years, our 7 years of being, and we're very, very excited. This is our seventh year coming into existence right now, and we're super, super excited about it. So we're very excited to be jumping in, leaping as we are growing. We have now finally broken that 50,000 record, and now our 990 is over 330,000 and growing. We are so excited to be serving youth and communities throughout the state of Connecticut. Our mission is to help communities in diverse communities to come together on one platform to create art. So we've been working very diligently, not only in our home town of New Haven, Connecticut, but throughout the state of Connecticut, providing arts programs to schools, after school programs, live performances, artists and residency programs, and so forth. So if you are serious about helping us continue to meet the need of our community, we really do want you to join us, and let's continue to build a legacy so we can continue to serve as many students and community members as possible, while working together to hire professional artists and train them to continue to be able to help enhance to the well-roundedness of a child. Taking arts out of the schools is one of the most daunting things that I think that has happened in our community. And I, as an activist, is working diligently to show people all over the world how important it is, not just in Arts in Connecticut, but also in Babs International, but to show how important it is for arts to be implemented in school to teach the Common Core standards. Basketball is a great game, or football is even one more fun, exciting games, but there's a playbook, and in that playbook they have more math and geometry going on in those books than you can ever imagine. Take the time to teach the children that way. Just That's just something just simple, because they understand a play. for those that enjoy sports. And did you know that sports was an art? Because there's an art in doing everything. So when here at Arts in Connecticut, we don't think of art just as performing arts and visual arts. We're so out of the box. So it expands. It expands to the region to a point where you really, really need to think twice about what it is that you want to do and to implement it in that form. It's an art in couponing just for adults. We help women, children, men, adults, and community members all alike. But we especially go into schools because we really, really, really want the kids to make that connection and get lifelong learning so they can be able to excel and use their skills in the arts to understand what it is so they can become better citizens in community. Do you understand that music can calm you down and help you to think and breathe and understand where you're going? Well, listen, art has so many different connotations, and I think you really, really need to stop because it can be able to help you to gain so many leverages in this world. And one of them is understanding your common core. Had it not been for arts, I don't know if I would have even made it out of high school. Because in my mind, in order for me to learn and to consume all of the knowledge and the content, I would have to spit it right back out. So I had to find ways to understand it and digest it and exegete it. So in order for me to do it, I put things in raps. I was the best freestyle rapper. Give me a beat. Give me a beat. I still do that today. um, because I enjoy finding a way to help me to remember some things. And some popular beats, they've come back even now, even though I'm an adult. I still remember, oh yeah, I remember the rap of the presidents was the first thing, not rap of the presidents, but rapping of the United States and being able to know the states and the capitals. Oh my goodness. I had to make up stuff. Even when I was in church, I used to jump rope. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua, just Luke. Joshua, Judges, Luke. So listen, and I messed that up. Joshua, Judges, Ruth. Forgive me. So I want to make sure that we get what we need and get it correctly so we can be able to uh help children. I know I went all over the place and I'm bringing it back again. We're looking for those people who are passionate about the arts so they can continue to help us to transform a nation. A nation. It's so many people that needs arts, and there's so many schools that needs arts. Right now, I just want to tell you a couple things that Arts in Connecticut is working on. One of our projects that we're working on right now, and we're doing it in New London County, and it's called Sims, and that is Comfortable in My Skin. Comfortable in My Skin is a project for I call it the Black Girl Project, and this project helps me to be able to help young girls of color learn to love themselves. Learn to love themselves and learn to love others. But it's hard to learn to love others when you don't really know who you are. Well, some of us have been told, we've been told, do this, do that, go here, go there, be this, be that. You're doing this, you're doing that, you're doing this, you're doing that. Do I like it? I'm not sure if I like it. What do I like? What's a complementary color? Does that make me feel like I'm supposed to feel prominent in that? We want to just teach them and open them up to options and opportunities, understanding their skin. My skin is dry in certain areas and oily in others. Understanding our hair. Lord have mercy, put a comb in my head and I'll break it. Now, I don't know, other people may be able to do it, but again, what products do we use to be able to get through combing this beautiful hair of ours? You know, What type of comb should we use? It's a whole bunch of going on. When we put these braids in our hairs, are we really tearing our hair out, or are we, doing something that is actually helping us? Talking about our health. What can we eat? I hear people say you fat, you fat, you fat. But how can I be a healthy, happy fat? Or how can I be a healthy, slim person? I used to hear people and I said, "Oh my goodness, you was losing weight." They got upset about that. When I thought it was a compliment, they was like, "I'm tired of hearing people say." I was like, "Oh, so sorry." So you don't know what a trigger is. Then they need to understand boundaries. We got life coaches, we got, of course, we got the skin care people, we got the hair people, we got the people that's talking about nutrition, we got people talking about clothing, but we got people talking about modeling and how does it make you feel to be upright and walk. You know, some people don't teach walking. Do you guys remember walking with the books on your head? Some people don't teach walking, so they can be able to do it. It's so many things that help them to be able to get there when they do these things. It is just imperative so kids can understand and learn to just enjoy what they're doing. Okay. So I really want you guys to understand some things. That was one project. Another project is called Sold. Scream Out Loud, Don't Shoot. Scream Out Loud, Don't Shoot is a project where we work with boys of color to learn how to have a voice so they can be able to communicate. You hear about these shootings, you hear about what the police are doing, but have you ever heard from just the average young man? How do they feel inside? What do they want to say that they don't say because they got to be men, they got to be quiet, and they got to be men, and they got to keep it all on the inside? When do they get a chance to voice what they got to say? When do they get a chance to say what they need to say? So we have that. We're reaching out now for sponsors and grants to be able to host this. And these are movements. Sims and Sold are movements that I'm carrying across the state of Connecticut, giving people of color an opportunity and a voice to be able to speak articulately and know what to do when pulled over without feeling like they're being humiliated. So we want to train them on what to do so they don't cause any frustrations or infractions or either death notices upon themselves. Okay. So these are things that we're doing here at Arts in Connecticut, helping to change a nation one child at a time, one community member at a time. Won't you help us to carry these missions out? I am Babs Alexander. I am the international vocal coach and the executive and founder of Arts in Connecticut. Help us to continue this legacy as I transition this year from being executive director, and hopefully we'll find another spot for me in this place. But we're growing stronger together. And I'm looking forward to a very solid board. So we are looking for board members. All roles are open as the old board is transitioning out and the new board needs to transition in. Please help us. Please consider just logging on to artsandct.org or sending your letter of interest to BOD at artsandct.org. That's BOD at artsinct.org. Thank you very much, and I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye.